Kurt.
I'm Jared.
And I'm Michael. And today we're making empanadas and tacos in the
Dirty Kitchen!
Yeah. Dude, what the First, we're going to make the empanada dough.
So what we're going to need is some milk, all-purpose flour, shortening, baking powder, and salt. We start off with 6 tablespoons of vegetable shortening in the bottom of the bowl. So now we're going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour on top of our shortening. And what you're going to want to do is knead the shortening into the flour. You want to coat each grain of flour in fat. And that's going to make the crust crumbly and crispy. Alright, now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now we're going to add 3/4 cup milk and the salt at the same time. Okay, we're going to want to combine all the ingredients with a spatula until a nice dough is formed.
Now we're going to knead the dough, so we're going to need some flour out here. We're still going to need some flour on our hands so the dough doesn't stick to our hands. Push down, fold over, push down, fold over, push down, fold over, push down.
And now we're going to roll out the dough. You're going to want maybe 1/2 inch, maybe 1/3 inch thickness here. Like you're making biscuits. It's pretty much a biscuit dough. And I think it's about where we want it right now. It's good thickness. Now it's time to cut the dough into rounds. Okay, and then we just ball this up and then we do it again. Get all the rounds that we can out of it. We're just going to roll out the dough again. That looks about right. As you can see, we're not using a standard cookie cutter. Using a normal household glass, because that's what college cooking
Is all about.
Alright, so now we're going to roll out the individual rounds. You want to flour them nicely so they don't stick to your rolling pin. Roll out one way, you got it long, and then roll out the other way. See what I mean? A little bit more flour. Oh yeah, you want it paper thin pretty much. And it's also going to shrink up once you remove it. And just take it over to a sheet. And then repeat. So after you've rolled out all your rounds, you want to stick them in the refrigerator. Let them solidify so they'll be easier to work with later.
Next on the menu, as it were, we're going to be making some nice delicious turkey tacos. Now what you need for that is a couple pounds of defrosted turkey, some canola oil for the pan, Trader Joe's taco mix. I mean, you can use any kind of seasoning you want, but that's what I prefer for the show. Onions, tomato sauce, refried beans, some taco shells, and this isn't our only option for toppings, but a shredded 3-cheese blend is always a must for an authentic taco flavor. First thing you're going to want to do is to sort of get it onto a nice medium, little left of medium simmering heat, and pour some canola oil in the sauce. We're going to chop up some onions. Now we're going to saute some onions. Yes, I said it that way. The next thing we're going to do is add the defrosted turkey. Spread the wealth a little bit, as I like to say. And okay, so we just added in the taco sauce. Now that the taco meat has browned significantly, we're going to pour in the tomato sauce.
Now we're going to make chicken filling for the empanadas. What we're going to need is jalapenos, habaneros, Worcestershire sauce, salsa, water, and of course chicken. All right, let's dice up some jalapenos. Remember to keep your fingers out of there, because you don't want that in the filling. All right, let's chop up some habanero peppers. Now these are a little bit hotter than jalapenos, so we're not going to have as much. Let's mince these up real fine. You don't want to chop into a big piece of habanero while you're eating. All right, we have some frozen chicken in a pan here. Let's throw in our veggies, our jalapenos, our habaneros, most of the seeds, because we like a little spice here in the dirty kitchen. Okay, so let's throw in a little salsa, even more heat. Now we're going to throw in some Worcestershire sauce.
It's Worcestershire. Oh god, I can't even say it.
All right, let's add a little bit of water, make sure it cooks evenly.
We preheated the oven to 350 degrees.
Now we slide it into the oven, and it's going to be in there for 1 hour. All right, now we're going to make the sweet filling for the empanadas. All right, what we need: mixed berries, sugar, cornstarch, and 1 lemon. All right, so you want to roll out your lemons, get the juices flowing.
We need a 1/4 cup of lemon juice.
1/4 cup we got going here. These are some juicy lemons.
Oh yeah.
Should I say that creepier? These are some juicy lemons.
Now we're gonna make the berry filling. What we need to do is pour berries into this. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, my favorites. Now we add sugar.
That's about 3/4 cup.
And then we add our lemon juice. And then we're gonna bring this to a boil.
We're gonna want to shred up our chicken in the nice sauce that it's cooked down into. You want bite-sized pieces, probably.
So our filling has come to a boil, and now we're gonna bring it down to a simmer.
Okay, so we've added cornstarch and water slurry right to our berry mixture just to thicken it up nicely. Okay, so after we extracted the chicken mixture from the oven, we're just going to boil out all the water so we get a nice thick chicken mixture. Okay, now it's time to fill. And we got some leftover chili here. It's a little unorthodox, but that's what college cooking.
It's all about.
And you don't want too much. Spread it there.
Just also don't want to puss out.
But you also don't want to puss out. Okay, we're going to make some egg wash to bind our dough together. Okay, now we add just a little bit of water. And mix it up all together. Take some egg wash on your finger. Just wrap it around 1/2 there. Okay. Fold her over. I'm going to press out as much air as possible. And then crimp. Now you don't want to punch through at this stage. Okay, now we're going to fill some with some sweet berry filling. As you saw we made before. So we just spoon a little bit, seal it up, a little bit of egg wash. And then just as before, fold it over, and do the crimping. Alright, now we're going to fry up some empanadas. A little bit of oil in the pan there. Then we're going to want to fry them until they're brown on the bottom. And now's the best part. We feast.